All right, we're back again for a live edition. With me, Spencer Ward, the host. Apologize in advance. I feel like sometimes when I get on here, I feel like Ricky Bobby, and sometimes I just don't know what to do with my hands, and it gets weird and gets awkward. So if you see that, just know what's going on. So today, people get frustrated with changing cleaning companies, switching cleaning companies. It can become a process. Today I want to talk a little bit about how that process can become easier and stress-free. So if you are tired of having a part-time job, it feels like changing cleaning companies, or you hate babysitting the process, you're in the right place. Let's talk a little bit about it. So here's a few things you need to be looking for when you're transitioning. It's happening. Ricky Bobby. Here's a few things to look for when you're transitioning and hiring a new company. Number one, if you like those awkward conversations with people that have keys to your building and you're telling them to hit the bricks, then you have no issue because you don't have a problem with it. But if you do have a problem, if you don't like it, you need to find a cleaning company that is willing to make that awkward call, fire the cleaning company for you, and when it comes to the keys, that you're worried if you're going to get them back or how many copies you have out there, if you're going to get those back, the cleaning company that you're looking for, you need to look for someone that will help transition and not clean the keys, but you need to have someone who will change the locks for you. Just take that off your plate. So number one, check, boom, take that off your plate. Shouldn't be an issue. Number two, you see these companies and they have 16-page contracts. Nothing sketchier than a company that has a 16-page contract when all they're doing is sweeping, mopping, scrubbing some toilets. This is cleaning. It's not NASA. Do I know if NASA has contracts? I'm guessing. I'm a cleaner, So that's one thing. You were looking for a cleaning company that has a one-page agreement. It's easy to read. You don't have to have your law degree or be a paralegal to decipher that language. It should just be straightforward. This is the terms. Easy peasy. Third thing to look for. I'm having problems speaking today. Don't roll the dice and hire a company that doesn't have insurance, workers' comp, or even a bond. That's one thing you don't want to run into. And sometimes we're in a hurry and we're just trying to switch because the company before that we're getting rid of was driving us nuts, and we just got to make that switch. Well, you got to be careful. Find a company that has that general liability coverage and enough general liability coverage to actually cover you. There was a couple doctors who hired a company to save a few bucks. They hired a company. It was the cheapest option. They didn't look for general liability insurance and workers' comp and all that adult grown-up stuff that you should be looking for. What happened later on is that 2 computers went missing, an expensive camera went missing, and when those doctors called the company to get paid back and to fire them, of course, that's when they learned, oh yeah, they don't have general liability insurance. We're not covered. So they're out. So on top of that, workers' comp, that's a big one. That's something you don't want to skimp on. Anyways, when you're hiring a company, say they're working in your facility and they slip down the stairs or something happens, they become permanently injured, or at worst, possibly they die, they pass away. Do you think that their family is not going to come after you in litigation and sue you for that lost income when they find out the company that they're family member was working for was not properly insured with workers' compensation, they're going to come after you, and that could be 300, 500, and even more, depending on what the injury is. So that's something, don't try to save a nickel. Try to find a company that has that workers' comp insurance. It'll save you in the long run. Okay, moving forward. A company who does background checks on their employees. This may seem a little strange to some people, but you don't want to find out that the person changing the garbage liners next to you while you're working late at night, after a serious offense has happened, that he was in prison a month ago for a violent offense. That's something you'd like to know about, and that's something you would want your cleaning company to be pre-screening people who are in your building, who have the keys to your building, and who are walking freely in that building. So that's another point. So look for a company who does background checks on their employees. And this is 2019, the day and age of paper invoices and stamps and envelopes. We really don't need them. But if you're one of those crazy people that loves to lick envelopes, put stamps on there, by all means, hire any cleaning company you want. But if you want a streamlined accounts payable system, hire a cleaning company that has a automated monthly billing system. These are things that will definitely help in the long run with the transition period, and it'll also help keeping you happy as you hire this new company. So yeah, you want to find someone that has doesn't have to worry about the stamps, the paper. So it's no stamps, no paper, no problem. So it's just a monthly thing that goes through, and you get the receipts and you go on with your life. Don't think about it. And the last one I want to talk about today is guarantees. It's important, you want a company that can guarantee the work. Not every, no one's perfect. Oh, here comes Ricky Bobby hands. Sorry. You want a company that guarantees their work. No company is going to be perfect. There's going to be situations where they miss, a garbage, or there's things that a table didn't get wiped off, or something like that, or maybe it's even a bigger issue that happens. Find a company that doesn't make you pay for those mistakes, and if they can fix it fast enough, great. If not, find a company that will take that upon themselves and not charge you for that cleaning, so you're not out anything for poor services. So that's one thing. The last thing, I guess, that I wanted to talk about today. There are a few. These are some of the things that make your life easier as you're transitioning and as you hire a new cleaning company. So that's what you're looking for. If you'd like to know more of these points and like to know what to look for and also what not to look for, click the link above. I'm going to put it right after I get done here. newclean.com. Click it, and you can sign up to get a free copy, your free copy of 10 bad ideas to hiring your next commercial cleaning company. It's key. No strings attached. Hire it. It's something you should live by, and it'll save you a lot of headache, a lot of sorrow, and that's what I want to talk about today. So going forward, those are what you need to look for. Live by them, and you'll do well. Again, click the link above, get that free copy of 10 bad ideas, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya. Now, if I can just turn it off, that'd be great.